Imagine a world without energy. No light, no warmth, no movement. Now imagine this on a microscopic scale within each cell of your body. This is where mitochondria come in. These tiny organelles, often described as the powerhouses of the cell, are the driving force behind almost everything we do. From breathing to thinking, running to sleeping, mitochondria provide the energy needed for life's every function. Without mitochondria, our cells wouldn't be able to use the energy from the food we eat. They are essential for converting the nutrients we consume into a form of energy our cells can use, adenosine triphosphate or ATP. This process is the foundation of our existence, making mitochondria crucial to understanding life itself. Mitochondria are unique organelles with a fascinating structure, perfectly designed for their crucial role in energy production. Unlike other organelles, they possess two membranes, an outer membrane and an inner membrane. The outer membrane acts as a barrier, controlling what enters and exits the mitochondrion. The inner membrane, folded into intricate structures called cristae, significantly increases the surface area within the mitochondria. This increased surface area is vital for the complex processes of ATP production. Tucked inside the inner membrane lies the matrix, a gel-like substance containing a variety of enzymes, ribosomes, and mitochondrial DNA. This complex internal environment allows mitochondria to carry out their diverse functions efficiently. The primary function of mitochondria is to produce ATP, the cellular energy currency. This process, known as cellular respiration, occurs in a series of steps within the mitochondria. It begins in the cytoplasm, where glucose is broken down into pyruvate. Pyruvate then enters the mitochondria and is further processed through the citric acid cycle, also known as the Krebs cycle, which takes place in their mitochondrial matrix. The citric acid cycle generates high-energy electrons, which are then passed along a chain of proteins embedded in the inner mitochondrial membrane, called the electron transport chain. This chain uses the energy from the electrons to pump protons across the inner membrane, creating a proton gradient. This gradient acts like a dam, storing potential energy. Finally, the protons flow back across the membrane through a protein complex called ATP synthase, which harnesses this energy to produce ATP. While ATP production is their primary role, mitochondria are surprisingly versatile organelles involved in a wide range of cellular processes. They play a crucial role in regulating metabolism, acting as control centers for the breakdown and synthesis of essential molecules like amino acids and fatty acids. Mitochondria also act as storage sites for calcium ions, essential for muscle contraction, nerve impulse transmission, and other cellular signaling processes. In specialized tissues like brown fat, mitochondria are involved in thermogenesis, generating heat to maintain body temperature. Furthermore, they play a critical role in cell growth and division, ensuring proper distribution of mitochondria to daughter cells. Interestingly, mitochondria are also involved in programmed cell death or apoptosis, acting as executioners when cells are damaged or no longer needed. This process is essential for maintaining healthy tissue and preventing the development of diseases like cancer. Section 5. A mysterious origin, the endosymbiotic theory. The origin of mitochondria has fascinated scientists for decades. The prevailing theory, known as the endosymbiotic theory, proposes that mitochondria were once free-living bacteria that were engulfed by ancestral eukaryotic cells. Instead of being digested, these bacteria formed a mutually beneficial relationship with their hosts, eventually evolving into the organelles we know today. This theory, initially met with skepticism, is now widely accepted due to compelling evidence supporting it. Mitochondria possess remarkable similarities to bacteria, suggesting a shared ancestry. Their size, shape, and double membrane structure resemble that of certain bacteria. Furthermore, mitochondria possess their own DNA, distinct from the DNA found in the cell nucleus. This mitochondrial DNA, or mtDNA, is circular, similar to bacterial DNA, and encodes for some of the proteins needed for mitochondrial function. Section 6. Clues from the past. Evidence for endosymbiosis. The evidence for the endosymbiotic theory extends beyond structural similarities. Mitochondria, like bacteria, possess their own ribosomes, the protein synthesis machinery of the cell. These mitochondrial ribosomes are more similar in structure and function to bacterial ribosomes than to eukaryotic ribosomes. Another striking similarity is the way mitochondria reproduce. They replicate independently of the cell cycle, dividing through a process similar to binary fission, the method used by bacteria. This independent replication further supports the idea that mitochondria were once free-living organisms. The combined evidence from their structure, DNA, ribosomes, and reproduction strongly supports the endosymbiotic theory, painting a fascinating picture of how these once independent organisms became integral parts of eukaryotic cells. Section 7. Ever-changing and essential. The dynamic nature of mitochondria. Mitochondria are far from static structures. They are incredibly dynamic, constantly changing shape, size, and number to meet the energy demands of the cell. When energy demands are high, mitochondria can fuse together to form larger networks, optimizing their efficiency. Conversely, when energy demands are low or when damaged, mitochondria can undergo fission, dividing into smaller units. This dynamic behavior allows cells to fine-tune their energy production and maintain a healthy population of mitochondria. The ability of mitochondria to adapt to changing cellular conditions highlights their essential role in maintaining overall cell health. Section 8. When powerhouses falter. Mitochondrial dysfunction and disease. Given their importance in energy production and other cellular processes, it's not surprising that mitochondrial dysfunction can have severe consequences for human health. Damage to mitochondria or defects in their function can disrupt energy production, leading to a wide range of diseases. Mitochondrial disorders can affect almost any organ system in the body, with symptoms ranging from mild to severe. Some common mitochondrial diseases include mitochondrial myopathy, which affects muscle function, mitochondrial encephalomyopathy, which affects both the brain and muscles, and Leigh syndrome, a severe neurological disorder that typically affects infants. Section 9. The future of health, understanding our cellular powerhouses. Research into mitochondria continues to reveal their complexity and importance for human health. Understanding how these tiny powerhouses function, how they are formed, and how they interact with the rest of the cell is crucial for developing treatments for mitochondrial diseases. As we delve deeper into the secrets of mitochondria, we gain a greater appreciation for their crucial role in life's intricate tapestry. By unraveling the mysteries of these cellular powerhouses, we open doors to new possibilities for diagnosing, treating, and potentially even preventing a wide range of diseases, paving the way for a healthier future.